Welcome back to Keith's FIFA 18 story. My name is Ricky. Today, we are in the FA Cup final playing against Manchester City. So it'll be really easy to distinguish between our fans and the Man City fans because they're blue and we're red. So today, I thought I'd talk a little bit after I pass the ball. Thank you, Keith. We're going to talk about the future of both Keith FIFA 18 story and the future of FIFA 18 on the channel altogether, because as I said last week, I think, there's no way we're playing FIFA. I may not have said it now that I think about it. We're not going to be playing FIFA 19 or 20 or, God forbid, 21 on the channel because, EA's proven that they don't really care too much about the Switch in the slightest. But yeah, so first up, let's talk about Keith's FIFA 18 story. This is the series finale of Keith's FIFA 18 story. Probably, unless I do a reunion episode. They seem to be real popular right now on regular TV. Reunions and reboots and remakes. That's the other one I was thinking of. So there's always a chance we come back just to check in on Keith, much like we did actually right now, except that I didn't properly end the series last time, and this time I'm properly ending the series. Oh, before I forget, Keith actually did win Player of the Championship for the EuroLeague. I mean, that makes complete sense. What doesn't make sense is that he did not win it for the championship, but whatever. Hi, guys. That would have been so cool if it had gone in. Because it would be really great if Keith had, the winning goal in one of the competitions, one of the major tournaments we're playing in. I don't have any stats for this particular game because I forgot to look them up before we got started, in terms of, the number of goals Keith scored and all that, because it doesn't really matter. So, what we will, however, be doing is a potential new series with FIFA 18. New character, new team or teams, bunch of new stuff potentially, and it won't be nearly as long because I like the idea of doing shorter stuff. Longer stuff isn't as interesting, so having nice, shorter storytelling sessions of these Let's Plays. I'm less likely to get burnt out than I did when I was really only doing it with 2 games. In a couple years back. So that's what we'll be doing. I don't know if that will start next week. Probably not. Or if it will start in a week or 2 following that. Just because it's going to take a lot of preparation. I got to figure out what the story is, the characters. I got to do a lot of stuff on that. You'd think they'd close the roof for this. I'm just saying, I can see it's a retractable roof. And it's raining. And, I get deciding, the Houston Texans in, Houston. Their stadium is a retractable roof, and they decide on game day, I think, whether it's going to be open or not. And so if it's going to be raining, and they know it's going to be raining, they'll close the roof. If, on the other hand, it looks like the weather's going to be good, they'll keep it open. But sometimes it starts raining in the middle of it. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's not like Wimbledon where they can just close the roof, in the middle of a match. I don't think they can. I think it's probably similar rules to the way it is in American football, that the roof needs to stay open once it's open, no matter what happens. So that's what we're going to be doing. We might make the episodes longer too. I don't know if we'll make them longer. And by making the episodes longer, I mean making the games longer. I think it might make it a little more interesting because more stuff will happen, and we will probably play on a much harder difficulty than we are currently playing on. I think we're playing on semi-pro, um, which is the just it's still pretty. I mean, it's a pretty low difficulty. Don't get me wrong. I tried to bump up the difficulty in the middle of Keith's FIFA 18 story, and it did not go well. Somebody put this in the back of some of the net. Just one net. I don't want to go into extra time, and I really, really don't want to go into a shootout. I mean, if we go into a shootout, we go into extra time, that's fine. You can probably tell by the length of this video whether that happens. Because it'll be a lot longer than the average video, because I didn't increase the half time for this episode. Is that a pass to me? Is that a pass to Keith? Keith, let's get back in the middle of the... There we go. Let's get back in the middle of the pitch. Yeah. Towards the end of the championship season, Keith was exhausted. And I kept thinking, surely the manager won't make me play this game. Nope, okay. Well, I'm going to be exhausted for the EuroLeague stuff, but whatever. And I was. But yeah, so... Okay, no, this is not good. Okay, good. As far as, you know, what we'll be doing story-wise, it will be a... it will have absolutely nothing. It'll be kind of like what I did in Dirt 4 with Sam, which is to have a character that has like the two universes, they're separate universes. So there might be some crossover universe, like I'm not going to start out with Lincoln City. That's a thing that's definitely going to happen. Definitely won't happen, rather, is that we won't be playing in Lincoln City. But if this new character gets traded to Lincoln City, we might see some of the old characters some of the old people pop up. We also might see some of the people that are on Lincoln City play for other teams because they were traded into Lincoln City as we traveled through the series, as we played through the series. Two substitutions. They really want to win this game, huh? The manager really wants to win this game. Get on it! Yes! Horigome! Yes! Hori. Yeah. All right. 81st minute goal. Thank goodness. Oh. Hori's a great example. He came in the middle of one of the seasons, or at the beginning of one of the seasons. He came in the middle of the story. That's the way I should have phrased it. And so he might show up on another team we play on, but it'll be a different character. Not that I went into detail in any of these other guys' lives, but hey, jerk, I was going to score. It was going to be magnificent. It was going to be a 2-0 thrashing in the last 10 minutes of the game. I mean, Keith was definitely going to go score right then. That was a foul. A slide tackle. Just in the middle of the field. Just to spite him, I guess. I don't know. Keith has almost no energy right now. Well, that's fine. We're almost done. Or not. This is their last strike. Oh. Clear it. Yes! So, that's 2 bits of hardware we have won this season. Because Lincoln City just won the FA Cup for the second year in a row. And everyone's staring. There's Briggs and Keith and Slocum with his weird hands. Because this game is odd sometimes. Sorry, man. But we're going to do our cool slide thing. It's not cool, and I don't get it. But I don't know. They do it in FIFA. Maybe they do it in real life. I talked about this last week. Still don't know. Red and white confetti coming down from the, somehow, sky. FA Cup champions. Right. Let's lift that trophy. Let's lift that trophy. Come on, lift the trophy. There we go. Let's lift the trophy. Yes! This has been Keith's FIFA 18 story. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.